We are at the corner of Tropicana and Las Vegas Boulevard and about to tour the MGM Grand Las Vegas. Actually, we parked in the MGM parking lot. There is a charge for that normally. And walked. We are now standing on one of the overhead walkways that leads directly to the MGM Grand. The parking lot, by the way, is huge, so you better make sure you know where you parked when you go there. The other way to access the MGM Grand Las Vegas is via the walkways, and there's one here from the Tropicana and one way across the way as well. The MGM Grand Las Vegas was built in 1993 by Kirk Kerkorian. At the time, it was the largest hotel in the world, but I just looked it up, and I think now MGM Grand is third or fourth. So we are going to take a video look at the MGM Grand because I had a request to do that, and I always answer my requests. Here is a welcome poster. It is the Chinese Year of the Dog. May you have a prosperous new year. Entering from the parking area, we run into a number of stores and some strollers. There is a Subway and a delicious smell in the hallway as well. A store I haven't seen very often. It's called Stupidiotic, Crazy, and Amazing Things, including a chair that looks like a hand, and t-shirts, and in case of revolution, break glass. Keep walking down the aisle here and we run into Brad Garrett's Comedy Club, and it is here permanently. Place where you can get vitamin and nutrition shots. Wow. Interesting store name, Pieology, the study of custom pizza. This is the enormous MGM Grand Lobby, the place where you check in. MGM promises every guest is treated like a celebrity. So we shall see if I get the celebrity treatment while I'm here. There is at least one crying baby, so maybe he or she didn't get the treatment he or she wanted. The pandas are part of the Chinese New Year design, and these hanging things say Year of the Dog, and we've got pandas across the way as well. The MGM Grand is a 5,000-something room hotel, and therefore on busy check-in days the line can be long, and they have a way in which you can do a mobile check-in with your phone and avoid the lines. MGM Grand has a number of bars. This is one of them, simply called the Lobby Bar. If directions are a problem for you, you can look at this hotel directory, and we start at Las Vegas Boulevard and work our way down the Ka Theater, the David Copperfield Theater, South Tower, North Tower, Grand Tower Elevators, Grand Garden Arena, more towers, Grand Pool, Conference Center, Top Golf, Marquee Ballroom, self-parking. That's where we started, at self-parking. Another bar, liquor is very profitable. This is Whiskey Down. Rather dark, and I'm sure they have lots of whiskey. And if you like craps, here is a very crowded craps table. If you like slot machines and have money to burn, you may come down to high-limit slots. There's a gate here, so I guess you have to be let in. And these machines may be $100, $250, who knows, $1,000 machines for very special people. Well, I did get into the high-limit area. As you can see on this machine, You can bet $25 a hand, $50, $100, or $500 a hand. Lots of table games. Crush featuring fine food, cocktails, cold beer, and closed on Sundays, and this is a Sunday. Across from Crush is the Grand Wok and Sushi Bar, and it appears to be open and has customers. The Avenue Cafe is open for breakfast and lunch. Seems to be a pretty large establishment. However, if you get up late and still need your coffee, here's Starbucks. And here we have the Casino Bar and a lot of patrons. Also, they play poker here. And here's the other side of it. 19. And it's right across from a huge automatic blackjack machine. Credit for your play at MGM Grand. You sign up for a player's card here at the Players Club. This is the theater bar right outside the theater for David Copperfield, who has a permanent position as an entertainer at MGM Grand. And here's his gorgeous face. The cashier at the MGM Grand, the cashier's cage, is the largest I've seen in town. I hope that means that many people win here and have chips to cash in and also slips to cash in. This is one humongous cashier area. I suppose there'll be more folks working it on a Saturday night than on a Sunday afternoon. More electronic games, baccarat, roulette, and blackjack. A group called Jabberwockies appears at MGM Grand as well, and they seem to have a store devoted to their show alone. Souvenirs and more souvenirs, it looks like. Ticket counter and theater. The arrow goes right here. Yes, right in the middle of the casino, Davidoff of Geneva, and I suspect this is fancy stuff. Cigars and lighters and flasks and more cigars. Okay, we always have to investigate the washrooms, and we will try the women's room right off the casino floor. Artwork. Quite lovely. The MGM Grand is the champion of tall slot machines. The taller the better, so that they can be seen amongst the many that are here. This is the sign right outside the Grand Buffet. The red carpet is wherever you are. So let's take a look. Well, here's the sign anyway. And obviously, at times they have long lines because look at the ropes. And here we go. I'm not going to go into the buffet, but it looks like it's large and popular. Buffet this Sunday night is $39.99 plus tax. Popular place, the MGM Grand Tap Sports Bar. The game may be over, but the party is just getting started. Happy hour, $2 off beers, etc. Vegas Golden Knights, the new and very popular team in town. And here we're looking through the window. Looks like you can eat and drink and watch games all at the same time. Nice. Not far away from the tap is the actual sports book, and it is a non-smoking area. Cigarettes, cigars, pipes, and cigarettes are all prohibited. And there are lots of screens, not so large, but there are plenty of them. And of course there's a bar associated with the sports book, and across the way, very close to the sports book, is the Sports Deli. Behind the sports book are some stores. Black Clover is one. Black Clover also has its name on a bar, and a number of sports screens show there too. Not far from the entrance to the MGM Grand from Las Vegas Boulevard, the lower entrance, is this huge virtual reality game area. And I'm told folks can rent or I suppose it's rent, the virtual reality eyewear and play games. And here we have some bowling, just a couple of lanes, and they're kind of short. And of course there's other kinds of games here. And I think a bar. No persons under 21 allowed. And I suppose you can watch your sports here as well. There's a kiosk here that says free phone charging. Enjoy complimentary charging. Not quite sure how it works, but anyway, it's here. And if you run out of batteries, MGM Grand has a solution. This is more of the game area. It's not very crowded now. There's a photo booth. Remember Pac-Man? A very popular game. This is the gigantic version, and I suppose you can play. Oh, insert $1. Well, of course you can. And so there are more games here. This is popular in the evenings, I'm sure. The wallpaper or the art in the game area is quite interesting. This is a huge piece over here. I don't know what to call it. I'm sorry, I just don't know what to call it. Look at that. Quite nice. I asked a gentleman about what I called wallpaper, and he said, no, they brought in an artist to do all the art that you see in this area. And look at this wall. Very impressive. I'm on a second floor balcony looking down, and you can see we're at the Centrifuge Cocktail Lounge area. These balconies are quite liberally decorated, gives the Grand name meaning. The sign, trust us, you haven't been there and done that. Some in-air decorations. I guess this is laser art of some sort. This is the hat shop, and it is right across from a place where one can buy show tickets. Here is the MGM Grand Poker Room, and it seems to be very popular today. Remember the Big Six game? Well, here it is, an electronic version. There are places for, looks like 4 people. Choose your favorite number and go home wealthy. Seem to have a casino within a casino here. This is the Mansion Casino. Quite lovely. Look down this hallway. I suppose if you're a big player, you may end up here. And it kind of looks to me like it once was a Chinese restaurant. but I may be dead wrong about that. Many restaurants in Las Vegas have famous chefs whose names are on their establishments. I'm not going to pronounce this because I'm sure I'll get it wrong, but look inside here. Sparkling and lovely, and ready for dinner. And not far from perhaps the after-dinner destination, Cirque du Soleil, the show is Ka. You can see a bit of what happens at Ka on the video screen. The Ka experience, a dragon out front named Lucky, and a whole store devoted to souvenirs of the show. From Ka, another famous chef's place, Wolfgang Puck's Bar and Grill. This unusual screen is part of the Wolfgang Puck operation. Here's my favorite bar name at MGM Grand. This is the Losers Bar, and right now they have entertainment. We'll take a look inside. Pretty crowded. And a big screen for sports. For a store, this is Rocks, the Jewelers. Spirit. I'm told that Las Vegas casinos typically design their own carpets so that the experience in their casinos are unique. So here is some of the design at the MGM Grand Las Vegas. We're now entering an area called the District, and we'll see what's going on here. Got plenty of places to eat here. Fiamma Italian Kitchen, Morimoto, I imagine it's an Asian-themed restaurant, and we have craft steak ahead of us. This is Paradiso, one of the shops in the District. Fun to look around. Lots of purses and lots of sparkle. Of course, sunglasses to hide your identity. And the District has its own beauty shop. The Las Vegas Monorail runs from behind the MGM Grand to the Las Vegas Convention Center and a little bit beyond. Those folks who attend conventions here, and there are many of them throughout the year, and if they stay here at the MGM Grand, may find taking the monorail is a very good deal. If you're a fan of Demi Lovato, she will be at the MGM Grand Garden, March 3rd, 2018. China Tang is here, as well as Emeralds. Let's see, what does that sign say? New Orleans Fish House. Emerald's New Orleans Fish House. Starbucks and a food court. So if you just want a hot dog or an ice cream cone, this is the place you come. Another bar and restaurant called The Pub serves burgers, barbecue, and beer. And they are across from Nectar, which originally I thought was a sort of bakery, but these are bath salts. And look how beautiful these are. Bath treats, excuse me. The picture of Pete Rose is here because at the Art of Music, he appears noon to 5 p.m. today, and will have pictures with you or sign autographs, etc., usually for a fee, but Pete spends a lot of time in Las Vegas and he's very popular. Joe is also here, a Mexican grill and cantina. And here's the HO maitre d'. And if you want to get married at MGM Grand Las Vegas, here is the Forever Grand Wedding Chapel. And I don't think we can go into the entire chapel, but well, maybe we can. Looks very nice.
Good morning.
Hi, I'm just looking.
Absolutely. We've got 2 chapels right in here. Feel free to take a look around, okay?
Okay. So, for your small wedding in Las Vegas at the MGM Grand, here we are. Very nice setup, I have to say. 2 chapels. And you can have an Elvis minister or a regular guy or girl. I have not attended CSI The Experience, but I know it's been here for a while. And I guess you go down and pay, and anyway, if you're interested, it's here. I don't know if I expected this. This is Television City. Seems to have souvenirs of your favorite E.T., CW, Nickelodeon, Showtime shows. And I believe you can also be invited to preview TV shows and give your opinion. Right outside the Television City store is this. You can have your picture taken with James Corden. You stick your face in where that black hole is. And I can't do that and take a picture at the same time, but it would be fun. The Signature Suites are 3 towers of suites connected to the MGM Grand. And if you need more room and have a little more money, you can stay at one of the Signature Suites. The entrance from the MGM Grand is here, and next to it is the Grand Spa and Salon. Of course, it wouldn't be just an ordinary spa and salon. It's grand. At the very end of the district hallway, you see the pools area. There are several pools here. But the end of the hallway signals the end of my video tour of the MGM Grand. Caution, if you don't walk very well and you don't have a scooter, this may not be the place for you, because this is one humongous operation. But on the other hand, if you want to be in one place and never leave, this may be the place. The MGM Grand Las Vegas.